Hello everyone and welcome back to Alan Wake, episode 6, where last time we got stood up by the kidnapper at the coal mine and went to go meet him once again at Mirror Peak, only for him to admit, before getting scooped up by the darkness, he never had Alice and just thought it was a way to manipulate us into giving him manuscript pages. But then, after that, we fall down, we wake up, and we've been in Dr. Hartman's care for a little while, to the point where it's like, man, what's going on? We've got schizophrenia. How much of the game that we've experienced is real life? How much is hallucination? What is going on? And that is what we're going to attempt to find out this episode. We are with Dr. Hartman, who wants to, have a little bit of a talk with us, and we're going to see how that goes. So let's push ahead and follow Dr. Hartman. Creator's Dilemma. There he is. The engaging new book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow, his groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow, explained in his own words. Wake. Someone called Emerson in here. Death Rally. Ooh, Night Springs. The video game, made by Remedy, apparently. Nice. That's a great TV to play video games on, let me tell you. Okay. Interesting. Got some games, got some battle plans drawn up as well. And a rocking chair, just to complete the package. Okay.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Hi.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Do you reckon we're gonna be able to work together? Who knows? We'll have to wait and find out. We've also got Desol and Lane. Lane is also an artist, but of the painting variety. Sup, baby? Anderson. Okay. And oh. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what it means. I wonder what it means.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Well, damn, yeah, that about sums it up, Doc. But how do you know all that? Because it's real, I tell you.
This way, Alan.
It's
I wasn't
real.
ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying, but under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Dude, this is crazy. So this is taking such an interesting turn because he's still in that point, right? Like we're in the stage of denial right now, in terms of grieving, and this is like he's compartmentalizing and doing all of this kind of stuff to go away from the reality of it all, where he's just like, the darkness, I'm being chased by it. And he's being told the reality of the situation, and he's still just like, no, there's no way. There's no way that the most logical answer is not the realistic outcome. It must be the darkness chasing me through spiral tornadoes and shadow people. This is actually a very... this has taken such an interesting turn for me, because I feel like some of the events that we have experienced or are experiencing might actually be happening, or if we want to look at this through the lens of it being like an altered world event or altered items, stuff like that, using some sort of control perspective, that game, like looking at it like that way. If I didn't have that perspective, I would probably be like, holy fuck, this is... we've just been imagining this the whole time. But I'm in two minds right now. I'm not sure. I feel like there's definitely some of this. There's definitely a little bit more to this than is being let on. It's not this simple, but it's just funny at this point to be like, yes, it was all a dream and a hallucination, essentially. But I'm really curious to see which one of these stories is the true one.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Maybe. There are some things that cannot be explained logically, Doc. Because this could be, you know, the Doctor having not experienced any of this stuff himself, and maybe just thinking or looking at it logically, where it's like, hey, mate, like, it's fine. But it begs the question, how did we get here? How did we get in contact with Dr. Hartman? How did we end up in his care? Questions that I have that I can't wait to have answered. Sundial, hello. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated in the memory of a dear friend and a poet, which is Thomas Zane, the old TZ. So I wonder if this is being like, you know, the hallucination that we're being fed right now. Is, I guess maybe he's pulling from all that Thomas Zane stuff as well, and then putting Barbara Jagger in there. But then at the beginning of the game, he said that he didn't even recognize Thomas Zane before as well. What do you want from me, Doc?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
It's good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head.
But
I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
This is why I'm grateful for subtitles. I can read both
Come along.
of what
Let's
people are
go
saying
inside.
at once. Hello, Chairman.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Emerson.
I got you.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Hey, Emerson, we're in a video game right now. You're a bunch of zeros and ones. How do you feel now? That's right, I really showed you. Sup, baby? Back up to the patient room, so I'm assuming this is if you didn't take the elevator. Just want to get a feel for... Yes! We have found
This way.
another QR code. Alright. Time to pull this bad boy up. We didn't find one in episode 3. So it might have been tucked away like this one. Let's roll it, baby.
A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
Cool. Okay. All these lovely visions, completely out of context. Where I was just like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on, but so cool nonetheless. It's such an interesting way to do things. Sounded like Bloodborne to me. That's just like how the Orphan of Kos. That's what that story is all about, at least for me. All right, we've scanned that QR code for our third vision, and what I actually will state, by the way, when I say third vision, is when I actually opened the link to this one, this is called Vision number 3, which means there wasn't one in episode 3. We haven't actually missed one at all. So there you go. So this was actually our third QR code. So it's nice to know that we haven't missed any, but that also confirms every episode in the game does not have a vision. So there you go. So at least we haven't missed one, because then it's just kind of weird and out of order, but that's good.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
Oh, should we...
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Coffee over there. Dr. Hartman, you're going to have to wait, please, because I need to grab this bad boy. This fucking guy, Emerson down here. It's pretty dark up here. Gonna have to turn these lights on. And this storm approaching does not bode well either. Oh, we can just read it the proper way. Oh, there's that book again. 2 in one place. Holy crap. It's my lucky day, dude. double shot of espresso time. Let's go.
Now,
Hello.
you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, wow. Okay. Been writing as part of the therapy, which is probably where this story stuff is coming from, I guess. Ooh, hang on. Is that... Dude, is, no. I can't see the figure on the right-hand side. Maybe it's not who I thought it was. Oh, hello. Here's our artist.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I was
fucking
just
terrifying.
struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Dude, that's terrifying, but cool.
Well,
Good
I
luck.
guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Dude, it's these two from the place. From the cafe, and they're playing Night Springs, the board game, instead of the video game. I need to go and say hello to them. I wonder if they've got any other tunes that they want played that are going to end up being copyrighted. I don't know who that fourth figure is, like I said, but like I recognize the other three because there's Dr. Hartman, that other dude that's following him, that lady right there, and then there's a fourth figure that I cannot make out there. Where's your office, Emerson? I want to see all these paintings. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. I'm so creative, I'm mad. Be patient. Typically, our patients, I can't read, guys. I'm sorry. I can't read. Our patients have long-term creative problems, but they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, TM, and its sister method, the flow, TM, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. This whole engagement therapy and the flow being like trademarked is so strange. It makes me super sus. It's like, this seems like more, I don't know. There's a manuscript page in there. And there's a television that's probably going to have my goddamn face on it. I'm just interested because it's like, it makes it feel less genuine when it's like, get my new book with my copyrighted terminology for my help. And I'm like, ooh, okay. What's up, team?
My is killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers. Odin
Oh.
and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called
Oh.
Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Wow.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. really is for the best. Don't you think?
He still has the bandage
Like to bash his head in with a hammer.
from when we punched him.
He'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
It's a manuscript page. Dude.
My head was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
He's also referring to me as Thomas
We have a
Zane.
stash of the special
Old Gods of Asgard, which I now know through Control.
Local ingredients, medicine.
Playing the Take
Here's
Control
your
song.
right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain. Oh, I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll. Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch. She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch. And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag. She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does. We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god. Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer. She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you? Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid. Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit. I
think he's talking about...
so tired. Built
there you go.
the farm close to the lake.
A place of power. That's what I was about to
parties there, man.
say.
You should go there and have a party.
A place of power, and then also talking about the lamp lady, which I think they might be referring to the one who's obsessed with checking all the light bulbs, who knows what happened to our old TZ.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay, so we're now talking about Zane doing stuff through the typewriter. Hartman's like, hey, you should just get back to writing, man. Maybe Hartman's trying to get the manuscript from us as well. And this is all just a fucking elaborate plan to put us in a place of healing, when he's just like, haha, I'll put him in this room with a typewriter, and then I'll get the story. I don't know what to believe at this point. If we want to go back to episode 3, there's a page in here about Tor and his hammer. Tor hits Nurse Sinclair.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. We're on a comeback tour, baby. So Nurse Sinclair, who we saw in the other room, I assume it being in a nurse uniform, we're about to see that foam hammer get a lot more dangerous.
Concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
The conversations and the statements from these two.
Snitches and narcs, man.
Very interesting stuff. They're saying a lot of good stuff. They're also talking about like the witch, which is like the, you know, like that, the woman, I assume Barbara Jagger, the darkness. What is going on with this artwork stuff on the wall, man?
You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
This is so ominous, man. Like this storm coming in. Can I go into this room at the back yet? No. I'm gonna need to come back here for that page. And I assume the TV. Alright, let's just do what we need to do, which is returning to our room.
He's checking on it now. Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
He's gonna get rowdy.
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Okay, up we go. Hey Sinclair, you might want to wear a helmet. Don't ask me. I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Did what? Okay. Sounds great. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, so we're gonna need a key for the generator as well as a key for the doors if we ever want to get out of here. Okay. Can we go in? No, we cannot go down there.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Okay. Guess we're gonna write.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Wouldn't you just lock the door normally? Like,
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
yep, he's got the actual demo.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Damn.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Where is...
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Where's Hartman? Barry in the lodge.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Okay, so Barry's looking for us and Hartman's like shrugging it off.
We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming.
She had it coming?
Key to the office room from Sinclair.
Dude. Where's Birch at?
The backstage is all yours.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript.
Oh, there he is.
pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Dude, what?
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough.
We left the painting out there.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before?
Immortal knave. This is fucked. Okay. Only one way to go. Oh, hang on. I think we're about to get a better... Oh, there you go. That's the fucking kidnapper, dude.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
That's such a weirdly posed photo. Why they all stood like that? This is so strange. That's the fucking... What? Oh, wow. Okay, so here's a bunch of the paintings.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Dude. Oh, this stuff is really cool. Wow. Dude, like these are like two of like the shadow figures. What's his face? And who's it's? You know, those guys. Spippy and Boopy. Mott fails Hartman.
Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear.
Here we go.
He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Oh my god. Okay, so Mott is the kidnapper. He's made a mess, so failure. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. Less than we could ask for. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan. Oh, this is fucking weird. I love it. What is real? Okay, let's play the tape. Alice Wake is one of those tapes.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me. sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know who to believe at this point. I don't know what's going on. Got some semblance of some stuff, but I would not be able to go, oh yeah, this is definitely what's happening, because the moment that I think I latch onto something,
Hartman, do you hear me?
it's not that.
I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds.
Oh, it's Barry! Huh.
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me.
Hartman locked Barry in here.
That's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way. Seriously, man.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Dude, what? Oh, we got a gun. There's a gun at play.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
With your ability, we can create something wonderful.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Dude, Hartman watches Wake fall.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
I'm assuming this is the fall before this episode, and then he's like, aha, you've been a patient with me. And then he was making shit up. And then But also, this could be a schizophrenic episode still. Who knows, man? I don't have a flashlight for that. I guess this is where I get my flashlight. Nope. Oh god, what the fuck is going on with the darkness right now? Oh, it is actually creeping up to... Oh, shit. Can I get up the stairs to that generator? Oh god, the bear's levitating. I've got the keys now, I should be able to turn this bad boy on. I guess this will slowly work. Nice. Oh. Let's keep going. Let's do it again. Oh. There's still more furniture. Let's get it out of here. Let's burn it all away. Ah, it's just like literally right on the right on the beginning of it. God damn it. Oh, we're out of light. Oh no. There we go. It's still going. Nice. Nice. I think that's good enough. I don't know if we can get any more out. There's certainly... fucking hell, there's shitloads. Oh my dear lord. Okay, hello. What's in here? One flare. Oh god. One flare. Ow! Get out of my way. Aha! Now I can get my manuscript page. Nothing on the TV? I really thought that we were going to get something on the TV. Hartman's mission?
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Oh god, is that gonna come through the... Yep. Still coming? Yep. Whoa! Oh my god. See ya. Let's not get bowled over, shall we? Get out of here. Oh fuck. Ooh. I think I've got an idea. Yeah, alright, come on. Let's go. I need you to get this door open for me. Oh! I did actually try and dodge, but that did not work. I physically flinched. He's got my light. Give me the torch.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Naturally.
I don't have a light. Take this, Al.
Give me it.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Oh, fuck. And I'm dead. Fucking. Woo! Look at the house. Get out of there. Too busy me admiring it. Great. Through the hedge maze.
The gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there. Barry, I don't have a light.
I love going through hedge mazes at night when I'm being chased by literal darkness. That's gonna be fun. Alright, let's run, baby. Oh god, I have to take the gate out. Let's just try and get fucking let's go.
Oh jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Okay, hold on. I'm trying. Oh, fucking hedge maze. So, I mean, it's anyone's guess how this is going to go.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Great. Ah! Get away. Get away from me, you bastard. Ooh, don't trust Emil. Ah! Don't trust Emil. Is our note there. That's interesting. So Thomas's assistant. Wake sees the old god's stage.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
What?
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
How can you see them moving around, bud? Ah! Oh. Oh, fuck off. Look at them all just fucking wailing on me. What else have I got? This is it. Where's the big dude? There's big dude. Hey, big dude. Oh, no. Shit. Is there something here? Thought I saw something flashing. Ooh, we got a manuscript page. I'm going to miss out some pages in here if I'm not careful. Hartman and the power failure.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Oh. They did certainly distract me, didn't they? Hartman? Or is it Birch?
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll...
Oh, it's Emerson. You get 2 pills in the morning. It's so high pitched. Oh no, it's Birch. Oh no, and birds. Fuck. You can't come for me, I've got a flare on the ground. Fuck off. Oh my god, this is tough. Because I just have to survive this onslaught from these fucking birds, man. Wait. I'm gonna die. Jesus. Stop it. Go back to get some health. Wait, what? Come back to... Oh no, the light is gone. Great. That light source was a one-time gig. Dude, that was tough. Maybe I might have missed a flare pickup. Oh, well, there's some more stuff in here. And coffee. And a flare gun. Okay. Emergencies only. I think we're going this way. This is one hell of a fucking... Oh, fuck. Hey, buddy. Nice. And a manuscript page. Oh, we missed a page. Mott in charge. We missed a page in that maze, I think.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Oh, why am I wasting bullets? Fuck. I thought that I'd gotten it, and I've made a mistake. And just was like, oh yeah, we'll just shoot the thing that can't take damage right now. Three bullets left and a flare gun. Nice. We're doing good. I want to save my flare gun for emergencies, man. Get away from me. The manuscript page. Oh, we didn't miss a page. Haha, it was just slightly out of order. Barry attacked by a Taken.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm coming for you, Barry boy. Oh, how many? There's a few. I can deal with this. You guys are fairly simple. There we go. 2 shots each. You are nothing to me. Ooh, hello. There's a supply box. Supply box. Hello. Never say no to one of those bad boys. Bit stress-inducing, this one, isn't it? I'm trying to keep my cool. Just trying to relax, you know? Deep breaths, meditation. Just a sharp focus on what the fuck is going on. Manuscript page. Hartman sedates Wake.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Wow. Oh, Barry, please don't tell me you're infected by the darkness. You're okay, aren't you? You're okay. You're fine, right? Oh, okay, cool. He's on the other side of the gate. Okay, cool. He got attacked by a Taken, so I got worried. Well, I mean, in the book.
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry.
Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
This does not look good, bud. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this is what we have a flare gun for.
Hurry up, Barry!
First, I'm going to drop one of these bad boys. Stay the fuck away from me. I'll shoot you. Get you out of here. With a flare gun. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Barry, that is not helping.
I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Barry.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Fucking better have, bud. Fucking cardboard cutout in the
You're
back.
now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
Oh my
I
god.
knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
We're going to the Anderson house, huh? God damn. A place of power.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Why did you say look out? You're the one driving. Why did you say look out as if he could push us out of the way? I'm like, mate, you're responsible for getting us out of this mess.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
And once again, we are isolated in the darkness.
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Oh god.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
It's always losing our gun. Barry's nowhere to be seen, but he was calling out for us. But we have to find Barry in, you guessed it, the woods, in the darkness, with no flashlight and no weapon, once again. But this is a good point to bring this episode of Alan Wake to a close. So thank you so much for coming along this insane journey where we're trying to still figure out what the hell is real and what isn't. But funnily enough, it's leaning more into the fantastical side of things is the real thing, which is what we were kind of ourselves leaning towards. It was just weird having that, thrown into the mix of, hey, by the way, you've actually got schizophrenia and this is all, you're just making it all up. But Hartman has ulterior motives, I guess. If any of this is real, I don't know. It's mind-melting stuff, and we're going to find Barry. We're going to go to the Anderson house. We're going to get some answers next time. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Alan Wake, and I'll see you then.